Welcome to the Moultrie Mobile Feed Hub installation video. In this video, we'll guide you through the step-by-step process of installing Feed Hub on feeder kits for Boss Buck, Wild Game Innovations, and Texas Hunter, which use 12-volt feeder kits, as well as the Game Winner 6-volt plastic feeder kit. After installation, you'll be able to monitor feed levels, set feed times, and even feed on demand using the Moultrie Mobile app. Before you start, review the Quick Start Guide to make sure you have all the components and tools you'll need. We recommend installing Feed Hub when your hopper is empty, since you'll need to remove the feeder kit from the hopper during installation. First, let's install the feed level detector. This is what measures your remaining feed inside the hopper. You'll need the feed level detector, cleaning wipe, and 4 AA batteries. First, you'll install the 4 AA batteries in the feed level detector. The detector will power on automatically. Next, remove your hopper lid and clean the center point of the inside of the lid using the included cleaning wipe. Allow it to dry for optimal adhesion. Peel off the adhesive backing from the feed level detector, firmly press and hold it onto the center. Next, let's test the cellular connection of the Feed Hub timer. This test ensures that the timer can get a signal in your feeder's location before you fully install it. Start by removing the motor battery from your feeder kit. Attach the Feed Hub timer clips to your motor battery, ensuring the polarity matches. Turn the Feed Hub timer to on. A firmware update may automatically download. All LEDs will blink while this is installing, and it may take a few minutes. When turning the Feed Hub timer on, you'll want to make sure that the feed level detector LED and connected LED turn solid green. That means the Feed Hub timer successfully paired with the feed level detector and found signal. If you're not connecting, try turning the Feed Hub timer off and on again, or you may need to move to test in an area with better signal. Once you've successfully checked the connection, turn the Feed Hub timer off and detach it from the motor battery. After you've verified that the Feed Hub timer will connect, it's time to install. For this step, you'll need the Feed Hub timer, motor battery, multi-tool, 2-pin connector, and wire nuts. Start by opening the door on the feeder kit. Locate the wires that connect the motor and the existing timer. Use the multi-tool to cut both wires no more than 1 inch from the original timer. Use the multi-tool to strip back the insulation at least 1/4 inch, exposing the ends of the motor wires. To strip the insulation, select the appropriate gauge and firmly grasp the wire with the multi-tool. Rotate the tool and then pull until the wire is stripped. Use the wire nuts to connect the hot and ground wires from the motor to the 2-pin connector. Make sure to match the hot and ground wires. Place the motor battery back into the feeder kit. Connect the 2-pin connector leading from the motor to the Feed Hub timer. Connect the Feed Hub timer to power by attaching the red alligator clip to the positive terminal and the black alligator clip to the negative terminal on the motor battery. Place the Feed Hub timer in the feeder kit next to the motor battery. Make sure to position it this way so the alligator clips can reach the motor battery. Now that everything is installed, it's time to test your Feed Hub. Be sure to do so before filling the hopper. To start the test, press the test button on the Feed Hub timer. You'll see the feed level detector light flash green, meaning you have 8 seconds until the feeder goes off. Once you've confirmed that the feeder went off, fill your hopper with feed and run a final test. When filling with feed, leave at least a 1/2 inch gap between the feed level detector and the top of the feed so you get a proper reading. As the last step, let's run an additional test to verify that the feeder dispenses feed. And remember, anytime you're testing Feed Hub and have feed in the hopper, take proper safety precautions by wearing protective eyewear and stepping back 10 feet to avoid injury. To start the test, press the test button on the Feed Hub timer. The feeder will run after 8 seconds and will dispense feed. After the test is complete, reattach the cover onto your feeder kit. Now the installation is complete. You can now explore the features of your connected feeder. Default feed times are automatically set for you, but you can adjust feed times and settings. Before you walk away, let's check a few things. The Feed Hub timer is set to on. The timer is connected to the motor battery. The cover is back on the feeder kit. Your feed level detector has batteries installed. Your hopper lid is secure. And you can see battery and feed levels in the Moultrie Mobile app. If you need further assistance or support with troubleshooting, visit support.moultriemobile.com or call customer success.